Alright, let's have a little fun experiment here. I got this in the mail the other day. Wiaorchi brand, whatever that is. Made by, it seemed like 10 speed by the brand of it. But honestly, it's either a Hypergo clone, a really good clone, kind of really good clone, or it's made in the same factory. And if I had to bet, I'd say it's made in the same factory. Come with a couple 3S batteries. I opened one of these up, and honestly, I think it's a lithium ion. There's no markings on them, so I don't think they're actually lipos. It's okay, but I'd rather have a good quality lipo. Come with let's say decent controller. It's got what you need, nothing fancy. It does work. I've seen worse. I kind of like the body. I really do. Honestly, the design of it. So, first off, I bet this is a Hyperglow clone, or it's same factory. Like I said, I guarantee it's the same factory, and all it is they choose options and get their brand on it. First off, it called for oil-filled shocks. Yeah, those are friction dampeners. That's going to hold this thing back for now, but we'll get to that. Brushless motor. Really, honestly, when it comes to brushless motor, brand don't really mean nothing. They're all pretty much made in the same factories, and a no-brand motor will run just about as good as a branded one, unless you're spending way out in the stratosphere for money. Here's where it really matters is the speed control. You can take a really good speed controller with a really crappy motor and make it run. Trust me, I got a little granite Grom that'll do well into 60, 70 mile an hour. It's crazy fast. And it's just a cheapo Chinese motor with a hobby wing speed controller. So what we got here is it says it's a speed controller with a separate receiver. Well, we know that's full of crap, because the only thing that runs to this receiver is a hot in the ground, and if I unplug that wire, it'll run regardless. So I don't even know what's in here. I know what's in there. It looks like a receiver, but I don't think it's a receiver. I think it's just for show. So, good tires. I kind of like them. They're okay. Decent little frame. And because it's made off, probably MJX, so parts for it will be easy to get. First off, I'm going to run this the way it is with the stock batteries. They claim 50 mile an hour. I'm guessing 32, maybe 40 if we're lucky. So I'm going to speed test this with the GPS first in a day or so to see how we're going. And then I've got some actual oil-filled shocks on order. I got the same ones that I used on another frame coming. And because they're so close to this, and the new shocks that actually are shocks are a little bigger, I'm going to have to do like I did before and space this out just a little bit with like maybe a couple washers, or maybe put a nut in between this and that bracket, just to kind of angle them out just a little bit to get it away from the arm. I do that in the front and the rear. So, and I've got a Hobby Wing 30 amp coming, which is more than enough to do this. And I've got some actual LiPo batteries that should fit in here, 3S ones. So I'm going to test this the way it is, get a GPS on it, put good shocks on it, which will cost about $15. An actual speed controller, a good one, a Hobby Wing, that'll cost about, I think they're about $30. And then I'm going to use a radio link receiver I have. I'll probably have to do away with this box and just mount it straight to the servo. Those are about, for a good, honest radio, you can get a whole Dumbo one for $25-$30 if you really want to. But I like the radio link because I can just keep adding receivers to one radio, and the receivers are cheap. Or you can just use whatever you got laying around, even the Traxxas stuff. As long as you match the receiver with the radio, it don't matter. overall, this might be a fun little project just to see what you can get out of it. It actually comes with wheel nuts, which is nice. I've actually gotten some cheapies in the past for stuff that actually has screws there, and that's just laughable. Wheelie bar that currently it's not even touching, so we'll see if we can bounce off of that. Come with a wing, not bad. Overall, let's see what we can get out of this thing, but we need to test it just the way it is right now and get a baseline. But can we take just a cheapo Amazon $100 clone and turn it into something nice for what, 15, 30, and a decent battery and a receiver? It's all, I mean, just that, nothing more. Let's see what we can do. Well, see you in a few days once I get some parts in and get some time to speed run this between rain and everything else.